What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Is everybody good? Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Hope everybody ate a lot of good food. Got some good relaxation in. Just doing a check-in. That's all. Um, just testing a couple of things out. It's been a minute since I've been on here. Me and my brother DJ Tree. Shout out to DJ Tree. Um, just want to give a few updates on a few things that's going on. August 8th, of course, the A60 game is still going on Friday night, 7 p.m. against Brooklyn. I need all my Brooklyn family to come in the building, show love. Shout out to Butch Nelson for making that possible. I think it would be great to get all our Brooklyn family in there, treat it like a 4-day and overnight. Come out, meet and greet my team that's coming in from Texas. They're ready to go. Shout out to Terry, Sean, Mike, Lewis, RJ, Zach, my brothers. They're going to show some love. They're coming down, bringing a couple of new people with us. That's going to be dope. To show them what it's like in Brooklyn, New York City. Softball, with a clincher, so they get to see that. And I'm looking forward to seeing all my Brooklyn family. I'm also celebrating my 50th that weekend. So I want to see everybody out there. Tune in. Just looking to have a lot of fun. Just have a lot of fun and just talk, reminisce. Um, Even though we're playing against Team Brooklyn, wanted to share, some stories. I had the opportunity to play with Brooklyn Panamanian League, different parks all over. Pumpkin Patch, I had the opportunity to play for Dave. Dave, may he rest in peace, always showed me a lot of love. Um, of course, he had Milk, so it was always good that me and Milk was in competition together. He was in center, I was in left, and I don't think there was anything getting between the both of us when me and Milk was playing out there. Shout out to my boy Milk, one of the best center fielders I've ever played alongside with and played against. One of the most accurate arms I've seen out in Kingston Park, St. John's Park. Covered a lot of ground when it was three outfielders. He's definitely one of the best out there and 1,000% a Hall of Famer in my eyes. Um, of course, everybody has their reasons for who should be in the Hall of Fame. But when you're talking about impact in the game, he made an impact. And a lot of people ask that question, how can you make an impact? Well, he made an impact on his defense. He made an impact on his arm. He made an impact in slowing up runners. That is one of the reasons why he should be a Hall of Famer. Now, a lot of people will question his bat. Of course, everybody couldn't hit with some of the best of them. But you know what? His defense made up a lot for that bat. He stopped a lot of runs, won a lot of games. So come out there. Hopefully, I can get Milk to play out there August 8th, 7 p.m., St. John's Park. We're going to do it big. Shout out to my family that's doing a lot of the preparation on that side. Maria, Jamila, I really appreciate y'all both for doing it. Thank you so much. Um, they're doing a hell of a job. Hell of a job. Really salute to them for putting this all, putting the food and all the preparation together. Ron, what's up, baby? How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? You brought up a good thing when I saw that post about Milk. You brought up a good thing, man. 100%. Hall of Famer, 1,000% Hall of Famer. And as I was saying, I had the opportunity of playing alongside Milk, seeing it firsthand for myself. Played against him firsthand. There's some things you just wouldn't do. You wouldn't run on Milt. He had a good arm, very accurate. He ran down a lot of balls. I've seen it personally. You know, um, so he's definitely up there and in the Hall of Fame class. Definitely. Um, Playing with Brooklyn, playing against Brooklyn, you had to worry about Milt on the defensive side, definitely. You know, um, and that's not taking nothing away from his game. About offense. Everybody's offense ain't the same. He was fast. He knew how to get to the ball. You know, um, but that takes nothing away from his game. Another person that people just don't talk about, Milt. You know, um, he did his thing. St. John's, Kingston, other parks. Um, I don't know if he can still do it. Hopefully, I can get him to play this year. Hopefully, I can get him to play with Brooklyn this year and go do his thing. So may Dave rest in peace, and hopefully we have a great turnout Friday night under the lights. And then the after party will probably be at the bar right across the street. Like I said, I'm celebrating my 50th, so every day up there is going to be a birthday for me. So, um, and shout out to everybody that's going to be helping out, participating, cooking, decorations, whatever they're going to be doing. I just want to say thank you for everybody that want to help and then put in their time. I appreciate it. I will start putting out the flyers starting next week as we move forward, so everybody can get an idea of running what we're doing. All right, and I would like for everybody to share the flyer once I post it. For those who listening, or those who want us to share the flyer, I would appreciate that. Many people we can touch, I would appreciate it. Yeah, looking forward to it. I have some things in the works coming up this week. If it works out this week, I just have to wait and see. I will be interviewed by another person, somebody that I respect, that he wanted to do this on his own, and he wants to come on and he wants to interview me. And he asked, if it's okay, and I said yeah. So I'm looking for him to come on and do the interview, and we're gonna have us some fun. Have some questions, and just play around. I'm looking forward to that. Again, let's do something, man. Let's do check in. Let's do wealth check in, and I mean just check in and say what's up. Mike, shut up, Mike. For those who don't know, hey 21, my man Mike. He's been one of the guys, the veteran that's going to be coming back out this year to St. John's. He's coming back to Brooklyn with me. He's going to do his thing. He's bringing his lovely fiance. Looking forward to that. Going to have us a ball like we always do. But every year is special. Every year is special. Going into New York. Peace, Molly Ma. Peace, family. Every day is special. And every time I do an event like this, the A60, it's just to bring us together. Of course, this year is special. Like again, it's my 50th, but at the same time, I do it for all the right reasons. I do it to see my friends, see my family, talk softball, talk trash. I remember those days in St. John's and Kingston Park, where that's all we did on a Saturday or a Sunday. So I'm looking forward to doing that again. It'll be my 6 year running, going down like Mary J. That's right, going down like Mary J. And we're gonna have us a great time, man. I'm looking forward, more importantly than anything, we'll just be honest. I'm looking forward to some home cooked food, that macaroni and cheese, chicken, oxtails, stewed chicken, jerk chicken, palau rice, corn. I cannot wait to just get home and have some home cooked food. Cannot wait to have that. Um, you know, can't wait to get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from a corner store. Can't wait to get a hero sandwich from a corner store. Just the little things that you miss out on, and that's something that I'm looking forward to. So can't wait to get back up there. And then we got Saturday. We do the one game Saturday. Shout out to my another level brothers, Vinny, Seven. Looking forward to you guys to being a part of this event. Can't wait. Uh, Team Texas is going up against another level. And then we're gonna try to get another game in with the All Stars. Shout out to my boy Flo, seeing if he wants to do something. I know we talked about it. Hopefully Flo can get a team together and we can play against his guys. Um, I know he's all in for that. So we definitely gonna do that. Just reach out. Shout out to Flo, who's always showed me love every time I come up to New York. Just opening doors like crazy. Appreciate you, Flo. Thank you for all you do in the community too, man, because you do a lot and it goes unnoticed, but you do a lot in the community. Thank you for all you do, my brother, and it is definitely appreciated, no matter what. It is appreciated, um, and salute to you, King, for continuously doing it. Because you can easily stop. So shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you. Um, Got a lot of big things coming on right now, man. Again, check your mental health, check your awareness, check to see who's really, really, really your your friends, your family, loyalty, um, over everything. You need to check people because some people, they just forget about you. And then when they forget about you, the only time they're going to remember you is when you're no longer around. And I say that because there were people that were in my life that were my friend, that was my family. All of a sudden, you get kicked to the corner, you get kicked to the side. And then the next thing you know, it is what it is. So I know how that feels, and sometimes that can affect and bother a person, especially when you have that type of respect for people. But it's so good, as they say. You move forward, you get better. Um, you just keep doing what you do. I do what I do. I have fun what I do. I enjoy what I do. I've always been a person that's been very private when it comes to my life, but there's also times where I put it out there for people to see. But I had to be very reserved. Uh, a lot of things has taken course since ending of 2024, starting of 2025, and I'm looking to go into my 50th, finishing off this my 50th with a bang. And it's going to start, that weekend that I'm up there, that week that I'm up there. Um, I'm gonna enjoy it to the fullest, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm setting a lot of things in motion, putting a lot of things in play, and I'm thankful that I can do it. So looking forward to a lot of things, a lot of changes with me, a lot of changes, a lot of changes, um, and I can only get better from that time. I was having an interesting conversation yesterday about if you, and this is a question I ask to everybody, if you are in a cigar lounge, do you think that is the proper location to be getting marital advice? And the only reason why I asked that question is because I had a conversation with a few people yesterday, and they said that that's where they go to get marital advice. A person comes in there, rents out a spot, sit down at the cigar lounge, and talk about marital stuff. So I'm just posing that question. Do you think that's a proper location to be having that conversation at? I guess proper location to have that conversation, and in those terms. Let me know your feedback on that. Post it in here, and then I'll let them know what I found out about that. Um, but I hope everybody's staying safe. Be on the lookout with that interview that I will be doing this week with a good friend of mine's family brother. He was looking to do the interview. I'll let y'all know who the person is as we get close, because I want everybody to tune in for it. And I'm sure he has his questions, and I still have questions for that person as well. So we'll go piggyback off each other when it comes to that. But more importantly, he wants me to come on and tell my story, and I think my story is a little different than everybody else's. It could be the same in some way, but you know, my road was not easy. It's still not easy, but you do what you do, and thank God for what he's put in front of me. He's been riding with me all this time, and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. So I'm just asking, just keep me in your prayers and keep going. Check your health, please. Check your health. That's something that I slacked up on, um, but I'm back on it. I'm back on my little plant-based thing. Getting back healthy again. So hopefully when I get to New York, shed a little bit more weight down. Ron, I told you I've always been trying to work on shedding my weight down before I get back up there, and that is always the goal, to shed as much as possible when I get up there. I don't want to get too small now. I don't want to look invisible. I don't want nobody to worry about me, but I will be shedding some pounds next time everybody does see me. So, but shout out to Brooklyn for doing what they're going to do Friday, August the 8th, August 9th. Shout out to Another Level for doing it. Shout out to my boy Seven, Vinny, and the whole Another Level family. A lot of history with AL, a lot of history, a lot of chips, a lot of barbecues, just a lot of great moments, period, with Another Level. Um, Hopefully we can get this other game going, my Mo Better family. Hopefully we can get that rolling. If anybody listening to this from the Mo Better family and y'all would like to participate in the A60 game Friday night at 8 o'clock, please let me know. I would love to have my Mo Better family out there if they want to play. Bucks family, if you out there, if you want to do something, let me know. Anybody that want to participate and play in the game, all you have to do is let me know. Reach out to me. Send me a DM. All is welcome. Love is love. Nothing changes. It's all about family, fun, and unity. Crown, what's up, baby? How you doing? Hope all is well with you, my brother. Look forward to seeing you when I get up there. Give me some more batting tips. I switched up my batting stance now. So, but I didn't want to stay on here too much longer. I just wanted to jump on and give everybody updates. Let everybody know August 8th, under the lights, Friday night, Team Brooklyn against Team Texas. Then we got Saturday, Another Level versus Team Texas. We're trying to get another game in for Friday night. Hopefully I can get the Mo Better family in there. Hopefully we can get some of the old timers to play Saturday. The only difference is we're doing it on the dirt. We are doing everything on the dirt. I just think it should be better. It'll be better on the dirt for us under the lights. I think Saturday we're going to have to go early in the morning. So be on the lookout and update on that time. I think the earliest we can get the field is 10. I don't know what's going on the field, but they have it blocked off for a certain time. So just let me know. I'm looking at getting the times. I'm locking it in so everybody can know what we're doing. But no matter what, we're going to have us a great time. So I want everybody to know everything's good. We're a month away from the event. We're a month away from me being on vacation. And I'm looking forward to it, man. People just don't understand. I'm really looking forward to it. My 6th year, wow, 6th year. And I think about it, the 6th year. I remember the first year when I did it, and we did it in Kingston Park. I'm not doing it in Kingston again unless they change that field. It's playing on our concrete. It's different, but it was great. I had a great, it was 9 innings. Shout out to everybody who played that first year. Tony Cherry helped organize that. Shout out to Magic Munch, always helping out when they can. Shout out to them. The new flyers that I got coming out. Shout out to Quasia. She did a great, excellent job. Always looking out. Everything that I do, I try to keep it in the family. I'm working on something. Hopefully, it goes through. Having a song for A60. Me and Quan is going to do something. We're going to either do something. We're going to try to do something. Just something, just to mess around with. My brothers. They in that music business, so I definitely want them to put something together for me. So I'm going to shout them out. We're going to do big things. More importantly, after doing all these checking ins, everybody check up on us. Check up on your brothers, man. Check up on your family, man. Check up, check up, check up, check up, check up. And I say that because we don't do enough of it until somebody's gone and you get that phone call. Check up. It's a lot of us that's up in age, or older than me, of course, but even my age, or younger. Just check in. I think we should all just check in every once in a while just to say hello to each other. Anything can go wrong, anything can happen at any given time. So just make sure we check up on each other, man. I mean, I don't want to just say, oh, we see each other on a Wednesday or Sunday or we in the park. Just check up on each other, man. Just say hello. I hope just check in. I would just say that. And that's it. I don't really have too much to say. But I will talk to everybody soon. Look out for that interview later on this week. Everybody stay safe through the weekend. Peace, love, and happiness. And I'll talk to y'all later. A60 is out.